Have you ever wondered if a computer might one day replace you at work? Or if some advanced algorithm could soon make crucial business decisions faster and more accurately than any human? We're living in an era where artificial intelligence, AI, isn't just a science fiction concept. It's a thriving reality that's rapidly transforming industries around the globe. In this deep exploration, we'll uncover why AI is no longer a niche technology stuck in research labs, but a mainstream force reshaping how companies operate. We'll dive into everything from the rise of machine learning to AI-driven innovations that push boundaries we barely imagined a decade ago. By the end, you'll see how AI is infiltrating nearly every facet of modern business, and what that shift means for your career, your daily life, and the future of global competition. Let's begin with a simple question. How did AI go from intriguing curiosity to business necessity? It all started with a convergence of factors: faster processors, cheaper data storage, new algorithms, and colossal data sets, commonly called big data. For decades, AI was limited by hardware constraints and theoretical models that couldn't handle real-world complexity. Then, over the past 15 years, the cost of computing plummeted. Cloud computing services emerged to process massive tasks on demand, and breakthroughs in neural network techniques, like deep learning, began delivering jaw-dropping results. Suddenly, tasks once deemed science fiction, like recognizing faces or translating languages in real time, became not just feasible, but routine. Businesses took notice. Today, AI solutions promise to automate repetitive tasks, analyze huge troves of data at lightning speed, and even make intuitive leaps once thought to require human creativity. Whether you're a startup founder or an executive at a Fortune 500 company, ignoring AI has become a surefire way to risk falling behind. Let's talk machine learning, the heart of modern AI. Machine learning involves training a model on vast examples, letting it learn patterns without explicit programming. If you feed millions of labeled images of cats and dogs into a neural network, it soon identifies them with uncanny accuracy. If you give it years of sales data, it might predict next quarter's performance better than any human analyst. This approach revolutionizes everything from demand forecasting to fraud detection. Traditional software depends on rules coded by humans, but AI software extracts rules from data, uncovering insights we might never articulate ourselves. Consider how AI is infiltrating the finance world. Banks use machine learning to spot irregular transactions that hint at fraud. Hedge funds rely on AI-driven quantitative models to decide trades. Loan approvals get algorithmic scrutiny, analyzing thousands of data points in seconds. This can reduce default rates and streamline decisions, though it also raises questions about transparency and algorithmic bias. In healthcare, AI helps radiologists detect tumors in medical scans more precisely, or sifts through patient records to diagnose conditions early. This can save lives by catching diseases at earlier stages, but also spurs debate around data privacy and the risk of entrusting life or death judgments to machines. Manufacturing harnesses AI for predictive maintenance. Sensors on factory machines feed data into learning models, which anticipate breakdowns before they occur. This preemptive fix approach slashes downtime and boosts efficiency, pushing factories toward the elusive lights-out scenario where robots handle production with minimal human intervention. Then there's the world of autonomous vehicles, a hallmark of advanced AI. Companies like Tesla, Waymo, and major automakers feed reams of driving data into neural networks that interpret surroundings, from lane markings to pedestrians to traffic signals. While full self-driving capability remains work in progress, the partial automation we already see in features like self-parking or advanced cruise control demonstrates AI's infiltration into everyday products. But if AI is so powerful, why hasn't every business become an overnight success? The truth is, implementing AI well is challenging. You need high-quality data, a clear strategy for leveraging insights, and a willingness to adapt processes that might have worked fine, but not great, for decades. Many organizations run pilot projects, like adding a chatbot or automating a specific workflow, and discover cultural or technical barriers hamper progress. Moreover, talent is at a premium. Skilled AI engineers and data scientists command huge salaries, and it's not always easy to find professionals who can integrate AI expertise with industry knowledge. If you're building an AI tool to optimize supply chains, you need data-savvy individuals plus supply chain experts who grasp the realities of production. Yet for those who manage to crack the code, the payoff can be huge. AI-driven companies can outpace rivals by reacting to market shifts faster, personalizing products for each customer, and running operations with fewer mistakes. Look at Amazon as a prime example. Its recommendation engine suggests products you didn't know you wanted, but often end up buying. That's AI in action, analyzing your browsing and purchase history, comparing it with millions of other customers, and generating real-time recommendations. Meanwhile, Amazon's warehouses rely on robotic arms and machine vision to accelerate order fulfillment. Google, arguably an AI-first company, uses advanced algorithms for search ranking, voice recognition, spam filtering, translation, self-driving cars, and more. The entire enterprise orbits around harnessing data at scale, sifting valuable insights, and rolling them into user-facing features. Netflix soared past media giants by analyzing viewer data to predict what shows or movies would captivate audiences. House of Cards was famously greenlit after Netflix's data models indicated a Kevin Spacey political drama would resonate with subscribers. This data-driven content creation underscores how AI can shape creative decisions in entertainment as well. Of course, AI's expansion triggers numerous ethical and social dilemmas. If machines get good at tasks like drafting documents, diagnosing diseases, or analyzing legal briefs, what happens to the human professionals who once did those jobs? While new roles may emerge in data science, engineering, or AI oversight, the transition can be rocky for many workers. Additionally, advanced AI sometimes inherits bias from the data used to train it. If historical lending data reflects discrimination, then an AI-based credit algorithm might perpetuate that bias, unless carefully audited and corrected. The opaque nature of some machine learning models, black box AI, makes it tricky to pinpoint how decisions were reached, raising fairness and accountability concerns. This tension is leading governments worldwide to draft regulations around AI usage, data privacy, and algorithmic transparency. The European Union's GDPR and proposed AI Act push companies to monitor how they collect and process data. The US is discussing guidelines on facial recognition and automated decision systems. But for businesses, the main takeaway is that ignoring AI can be a recipe for obsolescence. The same way many older companies missed the wave of e-commerce or mobile, those that dismiss AI risk being left behind as nimble competitors adopt data-driven automation and personalization. So let's explore how AI might rework specific business functions. Marketing. AI helps segment customers, craft personalized campaigns, and even generate ad copy. Tools can measure real-time user feedback, adjusting marketing tactics on the fly, optimizing budgets, and gleaning exactly which messages resonate. Human resources. I can screen resumes swiftly, matching candidates to roles with minimal human bias. Once employees are on board, data can track performance metrics or flag when they might be at risk of leaving, letting HR intervene proactively. Finance and accounting. Companies can process invoices, detect anomalies, and update ledgers automatically. AI-based analytics can produce real-time financial forecasts, scanning patterns that old spreadsheets might miss. Customer service. Chatbots and virtual agents can handle routine inquiries 24/7. Natural language processing has advanced enough that these bots may feel human-like, though complicated issues still require escalation. Operations and supply chain. From predicting supply needs to optimizing delivery routes, AI can reduce waste and improve timeliness. Self-driving trucks might further disrupt logistics, making shipping cheaper over time. But does all this automation threaten massive job displacement? Some experts foresee an eventual net gain as new AI-driven businesses and roles emerge to replace old tasks. Others warn that entire sectors might vanish. The likely reality is somewhere in between. Certain manual or repetitive jobs will vanish or transform, but new opportunities in AI oversight, data management, and specialized craftsmanship will surface. Still, professionals at every level, from entry-level to C-suite, should understand enough AI basics to see where technology can help or harm. Just as computer literacy became essential in the 90s, AI literacy is growing indispensable in the 2020s. So how can you prepare whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or a seasoned manager? First, keep an eye on AI trends relevant to your field, like predictive analytics for marketers, image recognition for manufacturers, or natural language generation for media. Understand what problems these solutions can solve and what data they need to do so. Second, upgrade your data mindset. Even if you're not coding algorithms, you can learn how to interpret results or how to ask the right questions of a data science team. For instance, ensuring the data set is representative, verifying model accuracy, and being mindful of potential biases. Third, approach AI ethically. If your project deals with personal data, like medical records or user preferences, be transparent about how it's used, stored, and protected. We live in an era of rising consumer awareness about data privacy. Messing up can cause reputational damage or legal trouble. And if you're an entrepreneur, the AI wave opens countless new markets. Think about specialized applications in vertical industries, like AI for agriculture, local real estate, personalized fitness training, or risk analysis for insurance. Startups that address these niches with robust AI solutions can find large opportunities. Moreover, large corporations frequently collaborate with or acquire smaller AI-driven firms to jumpstart their own transformation. So building an AI-first venture can be a path to fast growth or strategic buyouts. But let's not forget the risks. Overhype is real. Some vendors slap AI powered on ordinary software that's basically just a few if-then rules. Evaluate a product's actual capabilities rather than buzzwords. Also, watch out for scenarios where datasets are too small or unrepresentative to yield meaningful results. AI might still produce an answer, but it could be dangerously unreliable. Finally, it's worth noting that AI's role in society extends beyond business profits. We'll soon see deeper debates about AI's effect on democracy, creative arts, warfare, and even human relationships. For now, in the corporate sphere, it's mostly about productivity gains, cost savings, and competitive edges. But we'd be naive to assume it ends there. So yes, AI is indeed taking over the business world, and for individuals, it means adapting or risking irrelevance. If a portion of your work can be automated, you'll need to shift toward tasks requiring genuine human insight, empathy, or strategic thinking, things machines still struggle with. In leadership roles, you'll need to combine data-driven logic with ethical considerations, because just because you can automate or predict something doesn't always mean you should. But it's not all doom and gloom. AI also promises to eliminate drudgery, freeing us up for more creative, high-level pursuits. Instead of shuffling invoices or scanning job applications by hand, we might focus on deeper customer connections or visionary strategies. Done right, AI can enhance human potential rather than replace it. So as you reflect on your career, your business strategies, or your personal development, ask yourself, how can I harness AI tools to gain an edge? Could a basic knowledge of machine learning or data analysis open new doors? Might you join a team bridging AI technology with domain expertise in your industry? The wave is already here. Each day, new AI breakthroughs occur, from generative language models that write fluid text to advanced robotics forging new frontiers in automation. Resisting the trend can lead to the fate of companies that dismiss the internet or smartphones as fads. Embracing it responsibly offers the chance to ride the next big revolution, one that might define our century as strongly as the internet shaped the last. If you found this exploration illuminating and want more insights on how technology, finance, and business strategy intersect, subscribe to Biz Daily Digest. Hit the like button if you believe AI is indeed reshaping the economy, and drop a comment on what aspect of AI you think is most exciting or alarming. Whether you're an employee, a founder, or just curious, understanding AI's force is no longer optional. As you'll see in every new product launch or corporate pivot, AI is steadily weaving itself into the fabric of modern commerce, often imperceptibly but thoroughly enough that soon we'll wonder how we ever managed without it.